I'm excited about this little class today because we're going to go over the 7 myths about essential oils. Now, let me give you a little bit of a backstory, how I even got involved with doTERRA essential oils, because it's pretty interesting. So about 11 years ago, I was feeling like my emotions were on a roller coaster, and I needed something to kind of level out my emotions. And I was really close to going to my doctor and saying I need like Wellbutrin or Zoloft or something, because it seemed like everyone my age, like that's what they were getting a prescription for. Well, at that time, I had a friend who invited me to an essential oil class. It was, I believe, a Thursday night. My husband and kids were gone. So I was like, why not have a little girls' night out? I showed up to the class and was blown away at the information and ended up purchasing, back then it was called the Natural Solutions Kit. It was about $600. And I remember I put up my credit card and thinking, gosh, that's a lot of money. And we didn't really have like that buffer of $600. And so I was a little worried as to what my husband was gonna say, but I'm not one of those women that was like, oh, let me call my husband and see if it's okay. I just did it and then told him about it and then had him roll his eyes and say, what were you thinking? And I was like, let me just give this a try. And if it's a complete waste, then you can tell me you told me so for the next 100 years. So my kid came and I started devouring information. I started reading all the books and watching all the videos, and I was using oils on myself and my family as guinea pigs, and was shocked because they worked almost every single time. My husband was a little skeptical to use them, but finally he was on a work trip. I had sent some oils with him. He finally pulled them out of his bag and called me and said, I don't know what you gave me, but I was feeling kind of crappy and run down, and I used this oil, and now surprisingly I feel better. So he slowly started to come on board. Well, I started using them and was blown away, was sharing them with anyone that would listen. Anytime I would talk to someone and they would say, oh, I'm feeling X, Y, and Z, I would say, oh, you need frankincense or breathe or Melaleuca. And then they started using them, and then I would get text messages that would say, oh my gosh, you're never gonna guess, that oil that you gave me, it actually worked. And I'm like, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? So fast forward to the next year or so, I actually was hospitalized because of a bowel blockage and was diagnosed with Crohn's. And I went to my GI doctor, and she wanted to put me on a pretty powerful prescription. I don't remember the name of it, but I remember one of the side effects was lymphoma. And I remember thinking, yeah, I don't think that sounds like a good idea. Let me try this natural route. And if it doesn't work, then I'll take your whatever it was called. And she agreed. She gave me, I think, 4 months. I was super consistent with all of my protocols and my supplements and my oils, tweaked my diet. And I went back in for blood work, and she said, your inflammation markers are normal. You do not have any excess inflammation. Keep doing what you're doing. If you ever need support down the road, let us know. So that's what I have been doing. There have been a couple times where I haven't been consistent with my oils and I haven't been consistent with my diet. That's led to just a few minor issues, but nothing that I've needed medical intervention or anything besides, just a quick little fix that I've been able to tweak. So with that to say, I believe that everything happens in perfect timing, and I needed to go to that class at that certain time. I needed to start using them to build my confidence in. So when I was hit with this, I knew exactly what I could do. So that leads to almost 11 years later that I am still super passionate about sharing about essential oils and how they can help because of my past experience. Now, over the years, I have tried to kind of walk away, but I keep getting pulled back in because I was like, people need the knowledge, the support, and the education, which leads to today's topic, the 7 myths about essential oils. And I have heard them all over the years. So I just picked like the top 7 most frequent. Okay, I have some notes to keep me on track. The first one is they are not safe. And I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning, there's a lot of stuff on the internet, and when you talk to people, people are fearful of natural medicine. They want to share all of the doom and gloom about them. But what I have learned over the years is that there are so much more unsafe stuff that you are in the environment that you are associated with than essential oils. For example, your makeup, your shampoo, your cleaning products, your perfume, your laundry soap, your toothpaste, the food, the pollution, your energy drinks, sugar, coffee, like all of those things, let's be honest, those are not safe. Essential oils, not top of the list. Now, are essential oils powerful, potent? Do you need to use them with care and caution and with some guidance? Yes. When used properly, the right way, with guidance, they are 100% safe, and they work beautifully in your body because they were created by God. I do not believe that God put us on this earth and did not give us absolutely every single thing that we need to take care of our health and wellness. Now, we'll get into brands and unsafe essential oils in, I think it's number 6. Okay, the second one is they don't work. Now, this one is also interesting because we are in a one and done, quick and fix. We want to pop a pill. We want instant results. Essential oils, yes, sometimes they will work very fast and effective the first time, but most often you're going to need to give them some time and consistency for them to work in your body. So a lot of times people will say, oh, lavender doesn't work for sleep, and I'll say, well, I just gave it to you like 2 days ago. They're like, yeah, I used it, last night, it didn't work. And I'm like, well, you're gonna need to give it a little bit more time. It's just like your diet, and when you start a new exercise program, you can't eat an apple, go to the gym one time, and then think that you're gonna have, drop 10 pounds and have 6-pack abs after one time at the gym. It's gonna take a little time, and it's gonna take a little consistency. Essential oils are the same way. Also, essential oils work with all the other pillars of wellness in your lifestyle. So it's gonna go along with your nutrition, your sleeping habits, your toxic load, your stress reduction, exercise and movement. So it's all combined into whole health. Also, there are about 25 different oils that you can use for sleep. So maybe vetiver is my choice of oil for sleep, but someone else, it might be Roman chamomile, it might be aroma touch. Someone might get benefits from frankincense or serenity. There are so many different options for so many different issues. It just might take a little bit of tweaking to find out what exactly is the specific oil that your body is going to respond to. Okay, the next myth is detox is real. So a lot of times people will start their new health and wellness journey. They're drinking more water, they're cutting out sugar, they're cutting out caffeine, they're starting to use their supplements and their oils, and they start to feel like garbage. Well, it's because your body loves to hang on to toxins. It kind of squirrels it away and stores it in fat because it doesn't know what to do with. But when you start making some lifestyle shifts and your body starts to detox, you can start feeling kind of crappy. You can feel nauseous, you can have an upset stomach, you can start not sleeping well, kind of feeling like garbage. I tell people, after a couple days, it will start to get better. That's how you know that your body is detoxing and you're not having like an allergic reaction to them. If it was an allergic reaction, it would consistently get worse. If each day gets a little bit better, that's just your body's natural detoxification process. So I like to suggest to people, make sure that you're getting lots and lots of water in. You're doing Epsom salt soaks, maybe you're doing a sauna session, getting movement in, getting sleep, and then reducing all of the other toxins in your environment, so you're not just getting all bogged down again. Okay, the next one is, oils are confusing. A lot of people say it's just too much information, it's too hard, I don't know how to use them. I like to tell people, do not use essential oils like a Lone Ranger. Don't try to go about it on your own and try to do all of the work and all of the research and think that you have to know everything. That's why doTERRA picked the model that they did. So when you join with me, I'm your oil guide. I'm gonna answer all your questions. I'm gonna help take care of all of the confusion. I'm gonna help you decide what are the top health issues that you need to tackle first, what oils I would suggest starting with, what supplements would be best. Don't try to do it alone. Also, get into a community of like-minded people. I know that my family thought I was completely crazy when I started doing this, but luckily I had a phenomenal group, a wonderful community where we all kind of thought the same. So I kind of leaned on them for my confidence and to kind of keep me going, because there were some naysayers. There were some people that would roll their eyes like, oh, she's lost her mind. So luckily I had this core group that really kept me grounded and focused, so I didn't just walk away from it, because doTERRA has literally changed so many different aspects of my life that I am extremely grateful for. Okay, the next myth is, I can't read my handwriting. Brands don't matter, which is probably the biggest myth that there is out there. So do not go to Walmart, Target, Costco, some weird company online and purchase products and think that you're going to get therapeutic results. Now, you may get them and, put them down your garbage disposal or in your trash can, and they may smell nice, but if you want to get therapeutic benefits, cellular change in the body, you have to use doTERRA essential oils. They are the #1 most tested, most potent, most powerful essential oils on the market. They are sourced in their native region by farmers that have been doing it for generations. They make sure that they are taking care of the earth and the plants for longevity. doTERRA is a phenomenal company. They take part in what's called co-impact sourcing. So they're paying their farmers a fair wage. They're helping build schools, getting fresh water, building hospitals. They're really looking at helping the world as a whole. And when you use really good quality, pure essential oils, you will definitely be able to tell a difference. So do not go pick up some frankincense at Whole Foods and then think that your body is going to react the same to it if you didn't purchase it from doTERRA. Okay, the next one is, essential oils are not safe to ingest, which kind of piggybacks on the last topic. If you're purchasing them from the grocery store, they are absolutely, positively not safe to ingest. They are just chemically altered fragrance. So doTERRA has many, many oils that are 100% safe for ingestion, and you'll know that by on the bottle it says supplement facts. If it says that on the doTERRA bottle, it is absolutely safe for you to take internally. You can put it in water, you can put it in foods, you can put it in veggie caps. If the bottle does not have the supplement facts label on there, it means that it is not safe for internal use. There are just a handful of them, like Deep Blue, I know is not safe for internal use. Breathe, I think, is another one. There's just a handful of them that are not safe for internal use. But if you're buying your oils just in some random place, they are absolutely not safe to put on your skin and definitely not safe to take internally. Okay, so I wanted to keep this short and sweet and under 15 minutes. If you found this helpful, please let me know. If you would like to purchase doTERRA products at 25% below retail, you can reach out to me. I can help you create your own custom shopping cart where you can purchase them without paying the $35 membership fee. You can also go to my website, theoilplace.com, click on Buy Now, and you can create your own custom shopping cart. I suggest people start with the Home Essentials Kit. That's going to be the top 10 most popular oils. I would also suggest that you pop in your cart the VMG. This is your vitamins, minerals, and greens drink that tastes like pineapple. It is all of the nutrients that your body needs in one quick little powder pack that you mix with water. And I would also suggest to pop in the MetaPower Collagen if your goal is for healthy skin, hair, nails, and weight loss. I will talk to you soon, and let me know if you found this video informative.